What's up? This the real deal again with another video. This video is about the GOP faces backlash over attack on internet privacy rules. The GOP faces backlash over attack on internet privacy rules. Okay, now I got this information from Arlo Monk. He put it in the comments section. So I had the time this morning to look at this bill, and I knew that was coming sooner or later anyway. I mean, Donald Trump is actually attacking the media at this point, all forms of media. But this bill narrowly passed the Senate by 2 votes and the House by 10. Now it's headed to the White House, and President Trump is expected to sign it. But this bill overturns, privacy on the internet and your browsing history, app usage, financial, and medical information. Now, browser history, app usage. What I see, this is what I see with this bill. Period, is the fact that Donald Trump wants to control the media. Because media controls the narrative, and most people still look at mainstream media. Now, when it comes to the internet, your browsing history, your app usage. I mean, when it comes to your browsing history and your app usage, what's your app usage? That's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Yahoo. You dig? Now, your financial records and your medical information. So now the government is going to have access to your financial records. Now, in the days of this age of information, man, most of us has our financial history online. I mean, I wouldn't suggest that too much, having your financial history online. You understand? Or your medical information. Now, what the fuck the government need to see your financial and your medical information? Hell, I don't think the majority of the population is not getting money from overseas to fund terrorism or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then your medical information, what the government need to see your medical information for? Basically, this is an attack on freedom of speech, the First Amendment. That's what it is. Those Republicans and some of those conservative Democrats have been trying, to control the internet since the 90s. They want to tax the products that you buy on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? But what makes this so dangerous? Let's look at Donald Trump again. First, you control the media. Okay? Then you beef up the police department. If you look at your average police department, they militarized now. It's a paramilitary group. I spoke on that. Then you isolate and ostracize and dehumanize a certain group of people, which is the black and brown. Then you have what you call fascism. And also, I wouldn't be surprised with Donald Trump, him and Jeff Sessions. As I said, them is the 2 most dangerous motherfuckers that's in office right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump tries to manipulate the presidential term limits to unlimited, or voting every 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Donald Trump is the type of power-hungry, ruthless businessman that'll do everything he can to stay in power. And I might be reaching a little bit, but I feel like Donald Trump is trying to make it where he's the president for life. I wouldn't doubt it. But good luck with that. But this is serious, overturning the privacy protection for internet users, man. I mean, I know some of my subscriptions. My subscriptions is basically black, you know, and they on the same ideology as I am. You know, I'm not preaching no hate or anything like that. I'm preaching, you know, to unity and love, you know, and peace in the black community. You understand? You know, but, you know, the government spying on your browsing history, you know, and what apps that you use. I mean, that's, the government is really, as I say, the government is eroding, you know, your civil liberties, period. But before I leave, I would like to say this, is that I know we didn't vote for the presidential election, but 2017 is the midterm elections. And black folks, we're going to have to mobilize like we never before and really research who's our district U.S. representatives, our state senators, and vote their ass out. Because the Democratic Party, those so-called liberals, they more dangerous than Donald Trump and them. You know, because the Democratic Party is in cahoots with the Trump administration. They got the same ideology, but they hide behind this liberalism. You understand? And then they know, the Democratic Party know that they don't have the same loyalty with the black community that they've enjoyed. You know, so you're going to see, you know, major positioning, you know, in these next 2 years. But that midterm election, that can clear out that Republican-led House and Senate. You dig what I'm saying? You know, so that's why I say, you know, we got to step up our politics game. You know, because this is down and dirty. They down and dirty. It's time for us to get down and dirty. And your vote is your biggest weapon, you know, to combat this bullshit with this administration. You know, and I'm kind of glad that he's in there, because if Hillary was in there, we wouldn't be talking about this. We'd be still asleep. You dig? So, yeah. You know, they overturning privacy protection for the internet users, and that bill will pass, among other bills. You dig what I'm saying? You know, so I'm going to get on out of here. The sun is out this morning, so I'm going to try to kick it a little bit, handle a few business, handle a few things out here. But anyway, I'm your man, The Real Deal, again with another video. Peace and love to the YouTube family, and peace and love to the black community from The Real Deal. Peace, y'all.